Venus retrograde is not a time of loss, it is a time of reassessment. Astrologically, retrograde motion symbolizes inward review rather than outward progress. When Venus turns retrograde, the soul temporarily withdraws energy from pursuit, attraction, and validation. Pleasure feels quieter, desire slows, satisfaction feels incomplete. This is intentional. Venus retrograde highlights unfinished lessons around value, love, money, and self-worth. Situations do not move forward easily because the soul is being asked to look, not act. This phase is not meant for new commitments or decisions driven by desire. It is meant for understanding what was chosen unconsciously. Retrograde is reflection before correction. During Venus retrograde, the past often resurfaces: old relationships, unfinished conversations, unresolved feelings. This is not coincidence. Venus preserves memory. When value has not been consciously understood, it returns for re-evaluation. The soul is not being pulled backward, it is being given context. What returns is not meant to be resumed automatically, it is meant to be understood differently. The question is no longer, do I still want this? But, why did I want this in the first place? Retrograde exposes motivation beneath attraction. One of the most uncomfortable aspects of Venus retrograde is stalled desire. Attraction exists, but action feels blocked. Pleasure is present, but satisfaction is delayed. This is not denial, it is containment. Venus retrograde removes urgency so that desire can be examined without compulsion. Choices made during this time often feel unclear because clarity is not the goal yet. The goal is insight. Trying to force outcomes during retrograde usually recreates old patterns. Waiting allows understanding. Venus retrograde corrects karmic imbalance. Where value was outsourced, it asks for retrieval. Where attachment replaced choice, it asks for clarity. Where pleasure masked insecurity, it asks for honesty. This is not self-denial, it is self-alignment. Venus retrograde re-educates desire by removing external reinforcement. What remains is truth. This is why decisions made after retrograde feel cleaner. The noise has cleared. When Venus resumes forward motion, desire returns, but refined. Attraction feels calmer. Choices feel deliberate. Old compulsions lose strength. This is the reward of retrograde. Venus does not take pleasure away forever, it removes distortion. What emerges afterward is desire aligned with awareness rather than memory. This is how karmic cycles complete, not through force, but through understanding.